man, we up and rolling, baby. It's good to be fucking back. It's good to be back. Pardon my French, but it's good to be back. And there's crazy shit going on. Apparently, I don't know if there's something going on in Hollywood, but there's something going on that there's apparently white rich people are not bathing. It's become some type of trend now. Ashton Kutcher and his and Mila Kunis,
it's called a little douche. You know what I'm saying? They just pop 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 pop.
I guess. But then you know what I'm saying one of the marquee.
Wait, how do they
White,
know they're invading? Can they smell the funk like
no,
that?
no, they're telling people that they don't bathe.
They are.
They
Why?
shit
Is it going out of water
over
in California?
I don't know what it is, but
See,
all I'm saying is,
there's some
go
nasty
ahead, man.
motherfuckers.
It's some wild
All
times,
I'm
bro.
saying is they're just some foul, trifling people.
Maybe they ain't
It's
got
a
water
Ryan-
in California, you know.
Either Ryan Gosling or Jake Gyllenhaal. I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal. That's the dude that acted in the Spider-Man movie, right? Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. There's Jake Gyllenhaal, dude. He's one of these one white actor that all the Starbucks going girls love, but apparently he don't wash his ass either. And so apparently it's this shit going on in upper rich white America where motherfuckers ain't washing their ass. Apparently, I don't know, but on that note, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Black Sensei Show. We out here bringing the news and shit like that. And apparently, I don't know what the trend is. I don't know. Back in the day, Europeans didn't used to wash their ass, and it's not until they came and conquered the Africans that colonized Africa that there was like, hey, y'all niggas need to wash your ass. Go back in history and look at that shit. Motherfuckers, Europeans
Well,
wasn't
no,
washing their ass.
only royalties. Only royalties.
Washing their ass. Those motherfuckers was not.
Yes.
You didn't have water like that.
But I'm saying, motherfuckers wasn't washing their ass, and then people was like, hey, look, I know you ain't got.
You gotta go all the way to the river in Africa. You take that bucket, put it on top, touch that shit on
The
you.
thing about it,
Wash your ass.
that's not surprising, right? Because you look at all the plagues that
Yeah.
that have started in Europe. I don't like that is not surprising. Diseases, plagues, it's right there.
Right, it's wild shit. But another wild thing that I know, this was from a few weeks back. Like I said, this.
How's the longest time you ain't gone without washing your ass?
The longest I've gone without washing my ass.
The
This
longest
is
time
like,
you've gone without showering?
2,
I think
2
I
days.
think I've gone three. I've gone three before.
2, 3, 2, 3.
All right.
Pandemic, yeah, I think like 3 when you just fucking sitting there.
Because you're at home.
Yeah.
It's different. Like you at home.
I'm
But
not
if I got to
gonna-
leave my house,
Not on a consistent basis though.
No.
You can't do that consistently because the thing is that you start feeling tangy. That's the thing.
Yes.
Like I don't know how you gotta feel this.
You get right because your sweat and your pores are your magnet, and
Forget about
you just
that.
hey,
Forget
hey
about
I
it.
know y'all ever
When
been
you- so-
to a go ahead say what you gotta say.
so when you're about to get some chicks, this is my question. I gotta ask these people.
Yeah.
When you're about to get some chicks,
Yep.
don't that shit smell funky to you?
All the time.
I feel like my thing is that some people say that they can't notice their smell. This is my thing. I know when my nuts stink.
Yes. So
Like I can smell my nuts without like me and my like I can have pants on and know my nuts stink because I can feel
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like,
you sweat all
if
day.
you-
Obviously, your boys, your boys sweating.
if you're a real nigga, if you're a real motherfucker, and when I say nigga, I'm pertaining to all races. But if you're a real motherfucker and you know your nigga, all right, and when I say your nigga, I'm talking about your extra member, all right. You should know when that banana ain't ripe, okay?
Hey,
That motherfucker-
she like it extra stink, extra sweat,
Come on,
a
man.
little.
I don't. Okay, see.
She
I don't care how
add
she
a
like
add
it.
a little flavor to it.
See it.
It added
Okay.
a
Guess what? Guess what?
little. Je ne
Guess
sais
what?
quoi.
You know what she's about to get? She's about to get no flavor like on season.
A little salt bay twist. But hey, sometimes you ever met someone and you're talking to them and like a girl
Yeah.
and you're like, you smell kind of right. You ever been in that
like
position?
Like a chick been funky?
Like she just smell right.
Like a chick, when you say ripe, you mean funky.
Yeah,
right?
what does
Like
it
she
mean?
stank.
It's not like
Ripe means
it's not,
like some people have like a distinct odor. Some people have a body odor.
it
But
might
some
be.
people just stink.
It's not a stink. It's like
She has a
It's
distinct
An
odor.
arroz
It's like a
smell, right?
weird-
An arroz smell. Yeah.
it's a weird scent.
It's
I've been
not like
noticing
default.
sometimes.
So basically, you're asking if we fuck with stank bitches.
No, I'm saying, no. It's sometimes like you even walk next to people. You ever have to touch, and sometimes you walk in like Walmart, and some people got that interesting. It's like a distinct scent.
Stink smell.
It's not like
Yeah.
it's a difference between like your ass stink, like getting showered. It's like a
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
your
yeah.
odor. It's your body.
Yeah,
odor.
your body
That's-
odor.
It
Yeah.
might be the body odor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because some people it's like they don't.
Some people's
stink,
bodies
it's
are
just-
strong. Yeah.
Maybe it's because what
pheromones.
they're eating. That's
Yep.
why it's
Yeah.
like it's so different than what it's like. You know, you have this regular body odor, and then it's like
Especially-
maybe they're eating too many. I don't know, like
Garlics and all
And
whatnot.
especially too, no, and especially too, people out here eating ass. That shit seeping through their pores, bro. That's what it is, bro. Niggas eating ass, it's seeping through
Hey,
their
he went
pores.
straight out of fucking.
I'm just saying, it's not out of pocket. It's right in the pocket, nigga. Because motherfuckers, because eating ass is not to people now. It's just the norm.
Hey,
When
Yeah.
Kevin
yeah,
Gates
yeah.
came and
Remember
said
that?
the shit first.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, this is. He was like, you supposed to eat her ass. You supposed to eat her booty. Niggas was like, Kevin Gates can't smoke the blunt.
It's
Niggas
nasty. And guess what?
Now,
Everyone in it. Everyone in
now,
it.
now it gets to a point where
They're
I've
eating
seen- I've seen-
groceries. They ain't even
I
eating.
was
They're eating
watching-
groceries.
Exactly. I was watching a podcast the other day, and the chick was basically like, first of all, it's now even gone to the point where there's not even guys eating women's ass. It's women is like forcefully
some
saying
women
that
are
no,
super-
you like super into like your asshole. Like it's like why? Like
Yo,
eat my shit. It's like
she-
you cannot.
She
you
wanted
cannot say-
she wanted to savor your sweet spot.
And see, this is the thing.
See.
It's like and
Yo,
and they give
yo,
you the whole.
your Garden of Eden.
Bruh,
It's
Okay,
right,
let me put it like-
it's
all
right there.
All right.
And
all right.
she wants to get you to a point of full completion.
Oh no, she wants
Of
you to
point.
be fully vulnerable to her. That's what she wants. She wants
She
you.
wants you
she wants-
to be
She wants
exactly
To, she
to
wants to
peak.
hold her essence in her mouth. That's what she wants to
Yep.
do. And by
She wanna
essence,
ho-
she means the D spot in your asshole. That's what she's trying to do.
Mhm.
She's trying to
The
she's
male
trying to
G
caress-
spot.
And this is the thing. That science shit. Look, I told motherfuckers straight up. Look, me personally, I have nothing against it. If that's for something that you like, cool beans. But to me, I know me and how I go, and I like things. I'm good on you having to stimulate that. I bust perfectly.
How would you
fine.
know if you ain't tried it?
Look.
Yes,
I
that
do
is
know-
what they'll
look,
say.
I haven't eaten.
How
let me
would
ask
you
you a
know if
question.
you ain't tried
Okay,
it?
so- okay.
Okay, there's-
How do you
there's
know?
some-
How do you know you
Okay.
didn't like sushi if you didn't try it?
How do you know human brains is not disgusting? They showed you it's cannibalism. Why don't you eat the shit?
Okay.
No,
I have a simple.
This
I
is
have
the
a
thing.
simple question.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you like guys?
What?
Huh?
My
Like-
attraction? My sexual attraction?
Are you sexually attracted to guys?
To men, no.
Yeah, to men, no. So how did you try it?
No, because this is the thing. With attraction, I can see it.
But you
So-
have to be attracted. Just because I'm attracted to a person doesn't. And so why can't I not want?
That's
to
what I'm trying
do
to
that
say.
shit?
Like, that's the
the
whole
simple thing,
point.
Is that it's
But-
like you haven't
but
tried.
you-
Like for instance, a hardcore lesbian can't say that she doesn't. Let's say she's never had dick before, and she says that she doesn't like dick because it's disgusting to her.
But
she's
you
not
can't. She
attracted
can't
to
say
it.
that because she ain't never had it. She can say.
But she does say it. That's the thing. She does
Yeah,
say it.
No,
when-
but
what-
she can say I've never had sex with with a guy or whatever she said. But she can't come out here and say a
She
dick
will.
is trash.
You can't say she can't.
So
She
her
will.
is trash.
I mean, she
She will,
can.
it's trash.
But she
Because she's
how
probably
is
had-
it
she's
trash
probably had
if
a
you ain't
similar-
experienced it?
Because she's had some semblance of a dildo or something of that sort. They can say that. That on the
But she's
lesbian
using
side,
a dildo, but a dildo is shaped like a dick in it. So by default,
Okay,
she
but-
should have
but-
took this
but guess
dick.
what? But guess what?
But-
The dude doesn't get tired.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, but my thing is this: the dildo is close enough to a dick to where
Yes, it
She
got
would know.
vibrators. So
to where she can know if she wants a dick or not. And
So
then there's
basically,
females-
okay,
but
go
there's
ahead.
females. No, I'm saying that, but there's females that do not want anything to do with dick, and they've
But this is
never
the
had
thing.
it.
So
Why
okay,
is it
so
not the same?
so first of all, so I guess when they're having sexual intercourse, is there no fingering happening? It's just like they
Some
just
don't
make
want that.
out, touch each other, and then they eat
Some
each
of them
other
want them
out, and
just
that's
to
it.
be-
okay,
Some women just
So,
want to be strictly
There's
dominant.
no insertion of anything
Nothing.
inside.
Nothing.
No.
It doesn't turn.
there's some
nothing.
people that can. There's some
Nothing.
people that cannot.
They wear a
cannot
strap
even
on.
receive insertion.
They'll wear a
And
strap on.
also-
They'll use a tool, whatever it is.
I mean, some
Also-
people, because some people can come through like just clitoral stimulation. So I get that. Like, it's so.
Most
I mean,
people.
it's not. It's not. She getting it as
Hold
long
on.
as she got it. Hey, her thing. She getting it. She
In
getting
the
it. She
words-
getting it.
In the words of Afro, you're going too far. You're failing to understand that 70% of women do not even orgasm. So therefore, if a woman is in a position where she doesn't even want, let's say, clitoral or penetration, right? And
Yeah.
she's having sex with a female, per se, correct?
Yeah.
She might just not need to come at all. Maybe she just likes the satisfaction of having that dominant factor over the other woman. It's not about coming for them, because if we're being honest, she's not doing anything to make herself come.
See, all I'm saying is
Maybe she might get
they're
some,
just
but there's
setting
some,
things.
there's some lesbian chicks that don't even want head. Like they just like strictly like want to be a nigga basically and wear a strap on and to do all the things that niggas do, but in the matter of if you try to finger them or whatever, they're like, fuck no, I ain't with that shit. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll say shit
Okay.
like that.
So at the end
I
of
mean,
the
to
day,
each their own, right? I mean,
to each their own. But
people that
they're
is
setting
single
things.
and people that even have sex at all.
Yes, they're
But-
setting
but
do's
all I'm
and
saying-
don'ts. And one of my don'ts is keep your hands away from certain spots of my body.
Like,
I'm gonna put it
It's-
nicely.
So this is the thing. At the end of the day, y'all is saying y'all ain't gonna try it and never. Is this what I'm hearing?
it's not. It's,
Yes,
bro, it's
never.
Not, it's
Never.
the fact that I don't. It's
Never.
the fact that I don't need to.
Never
If
say
if I feel,
never.
if I have to get, this is my thing. Like Ian's saying, I'm piggybacking off what you're saying. You can't never say never because you never know what happens. Now, if it gets to the point that it all else fails, and that is, I'm not busted. My nuts is terrible. My orgasms is horrible, and I need some type of boost, and I need the infinity stone that is locked in my asshole. Apparently, then maybe I have to go that route. But it has to be
I mean, but
the
it's
14th million, the 14th million reason, like motherfucking Doctor Strange fucking found to beat Thanos. That's what it's gonna have to be. Because to be honest, I'm perfectly fine doing what I'm doing. Like you can suck my
And
shit.
guess what?
Jack my
Even
shit,
nowadays,
look,
There's
even
nothing
nowadays,
wrong. There's
sometimes.
nothing wrong in staying in your comfort zone.
but
There's
see,
nothing
Exactly.
wrong with staying away. You
but see,
But
my
they know your
whole-
way.
You see,
but
no,
see,
You
this
gotta
is
know your
my
range.
whole
So
problem
you know
with it.
your range. You know your comfort zone. No need.
Afro,
but this
to
is the
point
thing.
out.
it's how you go. It's how you go first, and I'll
But
go
this is the
after.
thing.
'Cause I
Yeah.
had a reason why I brought
Since
this
you
up.
brought this up,
Mm-hmm.
that is, women will say, "Oh, that's fragile masculinity."
That's what I'm saying. It's not just
But
easily just roll
no,
off
how's
the back.
it? It's
No,
like
no.
how's it fighting
No,
masculinity?
women will
It's
say that. They'll say
based
because
on what? It's a preference
They say-
thing.
Because of what you just said. You just said
Say
every
it.
single reason why it's fragile.
How?
No, I'm not saying. Hold on, I'm not saying
we're
you.
not
I'm
saying that
saying
that's
what
what
you
you
just
say.
explained.
I said
We're
what
saying
you
that-
just explained, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to stay in your comfortable zone is because
Because
either playing with your asshole is gonna make you feel like you're
Hey,
gay. So it's
oh.
fragile masculinity. I'm
Okay,
just saying
okay.
what people say.
My
I'm not saying
comfort
that's what
zone.
you said.
Let me say something before, because Gio was about to switch the conversation to something else because we don't want to take up too
No,
much
I
time.
was-
But
Yeah.
you know, I like Doggy. I like Missionary. I like Side. Now she said, "Oh, pick me up." I know I'm not comfortable with that, and next thing I know, I pick her up, I fuck her up, and drop her head.
Hold on.
Are they gonna call fragile masculinity on me because it's out of my comfort zone? Because that's
No,
what it sounded
because-
like.
Because now
It's-
you're talking about
that is
a
different.
physical attribute. Because in the matter of
Yes.
this is just a position change. Because at the end of the day, it's still penetration. You inside of her.
Yes.
That's all it is.
You-
It's
But
not
I'm just saying, I'm
change of-
doing something different.
Okay, it's just like
This is a
it's
whole
just
different-
like
this
it's
is
just
not-
like
this is a whole
it's just like if
different
your
ballgame of
cheeks
different, bro.
it's just like if your cheek slaps your cheeks. You
Yeah.
feel some kind of way.
Yes.
Okay.
You feel some kind of way, don't
How
you?
you know I like it?
As-
If you like it, if you
How
like
you
it,
know
If you
I
like
like
it,
it?
I'm
if you
saying,
like
but
it,
if you-
cool.
but if she smacks the motherfucker and then now your shit go dead limp, and then she's like, "Oh, I thought," and then now you just the whole vibe is just fucked up, and you not want to because when somebody does some shit like that, it's hard to come back again after that because
But that's the thing.
Psychologically,
She's giving me that. So she like,
Nigga,
she's like, what are you
smack
gonna
your
do?
ass. No,
What are you
no,
gonna do?
hold
And,
on.
and so your ass got it. You gotta bring the champ. You gotta bring the champ. Woo, woo, woo. You gotta bring the champ. She like, what are you gonna do? You gotta come out in there. Okay. Hey, let's show y'all what you do. You eat that Goku. Where was fighting
This is
Broly?
what happened.
Y'all
This is what
remember when Goku was boxing like this? You know, was like, all right, Broly, come on. That's what she wanted you to do.
This is what happens though. This is the thing. You fail to understand. We're talking about you on top of this shit, bro. You over here, you whooping the shit, you whooping this shit. And you know how chicks sometimes they scratch on your back or whatever.
Back,
Oh, yeah,
and, you know,
okay.
they grab.
This is what Afro talking about. He talking about
Yes.
she full on like you a stripper in the club. Pow! Smacks your shit where she like
on your ass. I touched you in the face.
ass.
I was thinking
No,
the face.
Yes.
On your ass.
Let me think about it. I pause for a second there. 'Cause I'm like,
You will feel
what?
some type of way.
I'm not gonna lie.
You will
Dude,
feel some
I'm
type of
gonna
way. You will feel some type of way.
If you really working that motherfucker and then pow, bro, that is a
I'm like,
changing.
I'm like,
especially if she give you that dirty slap, as they say, what that shit, your ass might jiggle a little bit. That's
because I'm gonna have to stop. I'm like,
Hold up.
Bruh,
The fuck?
it's
the
gonna
fuck
kill
are you
your
doing?
love, bro.
because this is the thing. There's certain
Because
things like, it should get too close to my. You know how sometimes you start grabbing and get too close to your booty hole. You gotta like clench a little bit and you stop. You're like, okay.
So if you're cringing off of her getting close to your booty hole with her fingers, what are you gonna do with her mouth? Why are we even having this combo? We're on the same page.
Come on, man. Like, stop playing. Stop
Here's the
playing.
thing. With the tongue, it's more gentle and sensual. With a finger, hey, think about it. You know how them girls like Cardi B got them long nails? Imagine that going to your butt. I know there's a man out there getting fingered like that. He getting the booty hole with her long nails. I'm like, damn, that's wild. But go say what we was gonna say.
I was just all I was simply saying was, in the fact that it's like you can. It's okay to like that. I'm simply saying that, ladies, there are some men, because I watched yesterday, it was on 85 South Show, and they had this female on here, and she was like adamantly telling this nigga Carlos that he need to get his ass ate and blase, and he was like,
it's because they like that.
No, I'm good. Yes, you can like it, but at what point do you fucking keep on fucking pressing the shit on a motherfucker? That is like, if I was like, I want to put in your ass, you're gonna be like, this nigga is abusive. He's toxic. You ain't gonna be wanting to do that shit if you don't want to do it.
Yeah, right? People do it though. People do it eventually because like they'll be like, oh, can we try anal? Eventually, and they try it. And turns out they might even like it.
This is the thing.
And then what if you
and
get a
then what if she
motherfucker
doesn't
ass
like
and then
it?
he don't like this shit? And what if
they
he
ain't doing it again? You ain't doing it again.
You ain't gonna look at that motherfucker the same. You ain't gonna look at that motherfucker the same. And now, when you don't look at that motherfucker the same, y'all break up. Now she's pointing. She said it. She said, "I'll leave that motherfucker and be like, I ate his ass. Yes, motherfucker talking bad." And then see, you see what I'm saying?
But this is the thing.
Time out.
When people always bring that stuff up,
you see
I
how
find it hilarious. It's your tongue in someone else's ass.
Exactly, she in
my
my ass.
But this is the thing. You see how it's
But the way she's flipping it is like you.
When she brought it up, it was like, oh yeah, you're masculine and all this other stuff. But then the moment that you guys aren't together, she's bringing it up as a fucking thing to bring you down as a man. Because that's what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, is that if you still see it that way, because you're just gonna hold it as a fucking weapon at the end of the day. You're not doing it for a motherfucker. You're just doing it for a paragraph.
This is the thing. Are you even gonna be fucking with her at the end though? It's like at that point.
No, it's not that. But one thing.
I mean, a motherfucker. Hey, I'm just saying, a motherfucker eat your ass. You better keep that motherfucker close. What they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Motherfucker eat your ass. That's the enemy, motherfucker.
All I'm saying is also there's a way to eat the ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing like you're in the ass like doggy style. You ain't doing missionary and have the man on his back, have his leg. You know how you got, there's ways to eat it.
Hold on. See, Afro, this is the thing, bro. He's being foolish. Like, these women are holding men like they are.
Missionary and shit, holding his legs up like that.
Have a nigga full spread like a fucking Thanksgiving platter, bro. And then say, "Don't you fucking move." Telling niggas don't move. Like what?
She got all up in between the ass crack and everything like ice cream.
Bruh, niggas crying and shit, bro. Niggas crying. Niggas with tattoos and teardrops on their eyes, crying. Niggas that done put niggas 6 feet under, then gone to niggas' funeral and shot at niggas. Just crying. Then they booty ate. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's because
telling
she
you,
hit
bro.
that G spot. She hit
Shit, I
that
guess.
main spot.
It make niggas start remember
Guess
childhood
what?
trauma and shit. Niggas start crying and
I
shit.
guess
I don't.
I guess I would die without knowing pleasure.
Shit.
If that is what it
Hey.
is, then that's
Hey,
what
we
it's
was
gonna
talking
be.
about this, but just to switch up the topic on that though, we was talking about this the other day, Mr. Syrup. If you
What?
grown as fuck, if you grown as hell, you have no business being at the mall unless your ass is buying shit.
Some shit.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
If
Yep.
you are over the age of 21,
Yep.
all right.
Yes.
If you're over the age of 21 in which you can go to a bar, you can fucking go get liquor and go to
Do all
somebody's
this
house.
stuff. You can do
all
all
this
this
other
stuff.
Yes. You have no business
No
spinning
business.
around, hanging out. Especially, I'm going to talk to those guys. All right, we're going to talk to those old ass motherfucking dudes.
Trying
that
to
go
spit
up-
games at them girls
In the
in the
mall.
counter selling in the mall. Please,
Trying
my
to
boy.
talk to the
Don't be
group
wasting
of
my fucking
18,
time.
19, 20-year-old girls in the mall. Nigga.
Oh, let me say something real quick.
Go
I
ahead,
saw
please
this
talk.
meme. It said this is what it said. He said, "I want a young thing that I can bring into my kingdom." That's what he wants. Keep going.
Nigga, you see, first of all, the way he said that, predatory. Everything about
Yes.
it, predatory. He is a predator with a capital P. A fucking capital
That
P.
boy,
I'm not
he
talking
out
about
there showing like the aliens. He like,
what, bro? Come on, man. Certified. The mouth open
okay.
up like this, bro. Come on.
I know
man.
the worst part. The worst part. These motherfuckers have no shame.
no
No
shame.
motherfucking shame.
Bro, first of all, because as we get older, obviously young girls they dress, differently. As we were young, when young girls would wear maybe things like pencil skirts. It wouldn't show ass like that. And to be honest, I'm just gonna be honest for mine and our age group. Chicks wasn't crazy thick like that. There would be few that would be built like kind of older women, and there was just one and the same. But this was before everybody was crazy about ass and titties like that. Now everybody loves thick chicks now. Back when it wasn't cool to like thick chicks, there
You
wasn't-
gotta look like a Victoria's Secret model.
they was
Yep.
out here like they was out here like
Yep.
rare Pokemon. It was like every once in a
Yep.
while, everybody was wanting to be skinny. You know what I'm saying? Wear the low rider jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's with skinny mini.
I mean, honestly, the
Now,
skin is a sin in fashion.
these
Because
and we can't blame kids. This is
to marriage,
First of all,
for marriage, they're actually more in action than the thick chicks. That's what most people don't know, because when she put on that baby weight, then she get thick in all the right places.
shit. Some of them is just when they get age. But what I was saying is, these old dudes go up there and they know damn well this motherfucker is young as fuck.
Oh yeah.
These motherfuckers is in a group of fucking four. How many older women
When
walk around the mall
In
in
groups.
groups of four?
oh,
This isn't Real
mean-
Housewives of Atlanta. This ain't Real Housewives of Orange County.
this is the worst
real
part.
life.
This motherfucker is going trying to
This
have a
is real
conversation.
We're there.
Trying to have a fucking conversation when I'm trying to buy some shit and leave the mall, clogging up the goddamn fucking line.
Yeah.
So now I have to be an asshole
All
and be
the
like, hey man,
walkway
yeah,
and all this
like
shit.
fucking move.
Like, come on, man. Like, I'm gonna say it again. All right.
No
If you are over the age of 21
You ain't
and
supposed
your
to be-
license hasn't been revoked and you are able to go purchase alcohol on your own,
You can do all
I'm going
this stuff
to
on your own.
say this again.
So actually,
Don't take your ass to the mall to hang out.
since you brought this up, I went to the
Don't.
mall. Was it on Friday?
Where? Yeah.
To the mall to go buy some
Mhm.
shit. This motherfucker
Okay,
was
I
up
had to
there.
make sure you went to go buy some shit. Yeah, good.
Oh yeah, I went
You
to
went to
buy
buy
some
some
shit.
shit.
Yeah. I got a box right here. Don't come on me.
I know if you was hanging out. I don't know. Hey,
So,
Hey,
So-
it's so bad in St. Louis.
So-
Motherfuckers hanging out and boys are pulling out guns and aiming people out. Because
So-
another boy said something. I'm like,
So
okay.
you know kind of stuff. The line is long. This dude has been in front of the line.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chick behind him talking to
Yep.
her, trying to talk game and all whatnot. People waiting.
Mhm.
So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at that stuff. I'm super pissed, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna create the fucking scene. I just want to get my shit and get the fuck out of
You
here.
don't want to. You don't want to interrupt the main game.
I don't want. I don't. It's not that. I didn't give a fuck. Some old dude at the end got pissed. He was like, "Hey man, stop wasting the fucking time. Okay, you've been in that fucking line for like 20 fucking minutes. Get the fuck out. People got shit to do." I was like, in my head, I was like, "Yes, nigga."
That's how people get aired out. Because in St. Louis, I've been trying to figure out how people get aired out. That right there. Because that man, in front of that whole line, you just challenge his masculinity, and guess what? He putting out that Mac 11 on your ass, and next thing I know, it's been 4 weekends in a row of someone getting aired out in the mall. That right there is what happened.
That's a very valid point, because if that motherfucker would have said, think of that. Times have changed. Back in the day, if you would have said some trying ass shit to a motherfucker with blows, that's a duel, motherfucker. We're talking swordsmanship shit. Motherfucker hit you with that tash, and then you are going to the duel to the death. You and him, back to back, y'all gonna walk 1, 2, 3, and y'all have to go at it. Because nigga, that's bull. Nigga, you gonna try me? You gonna try me? Sometimes it's like you said, just
because it's different if it's someone you know. Because like sometimes you know you're about it and your boy out here trying to spit game to someone, you're like, nigga, come on, we gotta go. Like, come on, we get it. You need spin game. Come on, let's go. You know, it's different. But if it's a random motherfucker that come at you like that, you're like, okay.
Sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker know though. Sometimes
100%, 100%, you got to.
It was like a good 20 minutes, bro. A good 20 minutes, bro. Like, right, if you've been trying for 20 minutes, that means she ain't trying to give you the number. Just take the L. Take the L.
Slide out, my brother.
I was watching this other fucking podcast. Nigga said that niggas gotta start taking girls on different type of dates, right?
Okay.
Gotta change up the date game. Mm-hmm. Instead of doing, shit that girls want to do, taking them like fucking, to dinner, skydiving, and shit like that. Yeah. Whatever fuck niggas do. Start taking her to shit that she needs to go to. Take that motherfucker to IKEA, Home Depot, Walmart.
So she can get some
so she can get shit that she needs. He said that you need to change the game up and be a man that she needs, not a man that she wants. He said that's what's gonna get you the
That sounds like some simping stuff. But you know what?
So when you take her there, who's paying for this stuff?
Shit,
that's a main question.
She gonna pay for the
shit. I ask a question.
And while you there, you get some shit for yourself too, because you always gonna need some shit from there too.
Boy, I already got what I need from IKEA. I don't go over there until I need stuff.
Until you get in that bitch, and then you're like, you know what? This
IKEA always got some
why
stuff.
I don't go to IKEA, because they always got something that I need. Yes. I do not need it.
Yes.
I don't need it, my brother.
You need it.
I don't need it. My wallet don't need it.
Your lamps, you left your house, you're like, damn, my house looking clean. Hey, and then you walk in that bitch, you look at your lamp, you're like, damn.
That lamp was looking a lot better.
Exactly,
yeah. You look at that lamp, it's like, it's adjustable light. You can really set the mood to like, you can change the color to red. If you're feeling a little greenish, you turn it to green. You can make it brighter, you can make it darker. You're like, hey, this shit looking green out here. Okay. So, come home me like, I can't spend that money. Come home me like, she said, oh, I'm coming over. You're like, damn, this shit would have looked real nice. She showed I just had that red light on. Ooh, she gonna be dripping before I mean, take the panties off.
She do the silhouette
challenge
right
there.
She do the silhouette challenge in your doorway.
So when y'all go to IKEA, do y'all be like eavesdropping on people's conversations?
It's IKEA. It's talking loud. So yeah, I'm
Bro,
gonna hear what you're saying.
Sometimes people talking about some wild shit. The best one is when the niggas is low-key roasting his wife about how spending money that she ain't supposed to be spending. Like, one time, this dude was like, no, just like they're walking through. She was like, oh, this looks good. She grabbed the shares and put it back. It's like, you bought some shit last week. You didn't even use this shit. Now you want to waste my fucking money and buy some new shit. I walk in the back. I'm not saying nothing.
That was about his business. He's like, no, don't giggle, keep it in. You gotta be 6 foot away before you start laughing.
Find the business that pays you, boy. Straight up.
But have you ever tried the food at IKEA though?
Yeah, I had it one time when I was in
I mean,
Europe.
I've had like the
It wasn't
drinks.
bad.
Yeah, had that
People say it's
meatballs.
good. Some people say it's not. So
Yeah, the
I
meatballs
don't know.
is what
Yeah,
people
IKEA
literally go
meatballs
there
is on
just to
point.
eat there from that bitch. People
That
literally go
IKEA
there and just
meatballs
buy
is on
them.
point.
People just
Oh, I
go
didn't
to
know.
IKEA
I didn't
literally
know
just to buy the
because
meatballs.
I've had like mixed reviews about it. I mean, I've had mixed. I won't say reviews, more like input about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta ask you
Yeah.
because I was debating this topic. I was pondering this topic.
Mhm.
Are y'all ass man or a boob man?
But I've been an ass man from since the day I was born. I knew
Okay.
that shit when I was born. When I came into this world, my hands was doing this because I needed the ass to grab. The nurse turned around, I smacked her shit. They didn't smack my
Okay.
ass. That's
Okay.
the tip. That's the
That
tip.
man said he came out the womb and he smacked her ass and she didn't have to do that.
I smacked the nurse's
What
ass.
about you Afro Salmon?
The doctor was
I
holding
mean,
me. I was like, nigga, don't try me on that funny shit. What does the nurse say?
I mean,
Bash.
I think for me, it's more about like symmetry. I won't say like I prefer one. Like you can have like a really small ass titties and big as butt. Like it just gotta be proportionate for me.
But how do you determine that? Because I had an interesting conversation. So
What is ratio?
recently I was
Okay.
in a little soiree. I was in a little Cupid shuffle. Getting
Yeah.
my yoga on.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said after the session that I think you might be a boob person. And I said, huh, I didn't think so. How'd you determine that? She said, cause every time during sex, you stop the ass once in a while, but if you always got one hand on titties and something like that, what's flowing. So now this is the thing. Now this was coming to my question. Are you determined as an ass or boob person based on what you're doing during sex or what you like? Because think
Um,
about it, during sex, like
no,
you start.
that's bullshit. That,
It's like
I feel
during
like
sex,
she like it, but she only like it. But I'll tell you this: when you suck on that titty or just play with the titty a little bit, you can clearly see in her face the changes you're making.
let me
The
suck your
ass back,
titties,
she like it,
baby.
but
Whoa,
no.
yeah.
So,
Let me suck your
let me ask
titties, baby. Let
y'all,
me suck your
what
titties,
is
baby. I know.
hey,
what
so
is your move then? Because I gotta ask, is that how it's determined? Because like
I mean,
I don't think so.
from that,
I
are
don't
y'all
think
just
so.
strictly as an ass man? All you gotta do is you gotta grab their ass, smack their ass, and you don't really like touch the boobs like that. You don't really
Now
suck on them
this is
titties like
now
that. You don't really
that's an
squeezing
interesting
titties like that.
I
that's an
mean,
interesting thing that you say that.
for
But go ahead.
me,
Go
it's
ahead.
more about like pleasing her, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
the thing is like when you're having sex, like
He's a
you
simp.
figure out. I mean, what the
I'm
fuck?
fucking
Like
with you. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just saying, like when you're having sex, what are you supposed to be doing?
Hey,
Like,
I just wanted to just
I'm
fuck up. I just
confused.
wanted to
What
fuck
the
up his
fuck
own
you need to be
response. I
doing?
just want to say,
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do while you fucking?
go ahead, go ahead. I just wanted to fucking. I just wanted to throw that shit in there. Go ahead, though.
So it's just like so some chicks they like when you play with your titties. So if I notice you like it, then I'm gonna do it more.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but it's not, it doesn't
It's as
mean
simple as that.
I care about it.
It's
No.
adapted. It's adapting to
Yeah.
the elements, man. To real, for real. That's more or less.
I
I
mean,
feel like this
people need
when it
to
comes to the
elevate their sex game.
determination. When it comes to the determination of like which makes you
What
an
to
ass
do?
man or whatever, I feel like
Mhm.
personally,
It's
it's
attraction.
more or less what I guess what gets you hot and ready. I guess more or less because like
Okay.
me, I like ass, but I'm not really
Mhm.
too much of an ass smacker.
Smack and grab her and all
Like
that.
I appreciate
You
it.
know what I'm
Like I
saying?
hold
Like,
it, I play
yeah.
with it. I'll do different things
Mm-hmm.
with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mess with it like
You're
Play-Doh and
not
shit like that.
constantly
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'll go Mr. Miyagi. I'll fucking, you know what I'm saying, chop suey that motherfucker real
Mm-hmm.
quick.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm at hibachi grill. You know what I'm saying? I pour that little
Yup.
shit up. That's it. I do
Side
little
over the
fucking.
side.
I do fire jutsu like I'm fucking a Uchiha and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just playing
I
around.
hope
You know
that's
what I'm
all you doing up there. I hope you don't do anything else back there.
saying? Shit.
That boy added hitting all the tissues with a gentle
Hey.
fist like he's a Hugo.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta hit that 64 pumps, 168 pumps. That's how niggas. Hey, that's how niggas gotta start smacking the ass. Like
Yup.
168 pumps, 374. He's like, what the fuck?
Okay, for me, the
Why is
way
he
I
smacking my ass
discriminate,
like
right?
this?
It's like when you look at chick, like, damn, like, what do
But
you?
some
It's
chicks,
like you look at shit
but
like,
the thing
damn,
is
she
that
has
though,
fat
some chicks can have some great titties, and it's just like
Yeah.
you know, but it's just the way she presents them. It's
Yeah, it's like,
presentation at the end of the day. I cannot really, I like to be honest. It was a transition for me. Like I said that stuff before. I really before obviously when I was younger and before I was really into the whole dark arts now. That's what we call it. But
dark
basically,
arts.
dark arts.
Dark
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all the dark arts.
But you know what I'm saying? But now that you know what I'm saying, I'm in that. But before it was when it was something like more of a mystery, as a guy, you don't really have titties. You know what I'm saying? There's no really stimulation for titties. Like obviously, I'm not saying that we have an ass, but like everybody has
It's
butts.
curious.
But-
That
Everyone,
curiosity.
everyone has
Yeah.
a butt. I see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But distinctively, women have titties. So like when you see like
Exactly.
a nice pair of titties, it's like
You
especially as
look.
a young, especially as a young,
As a
you
young
like,
man,
damn.
I was looking.
You like, damn, she got some big ass titties. I don't know what to do with them, but I'll
Especially, sometimes you have them girls that like, the mature a little quicker, and then she,
Yeah.
you don't see her all summer. She come out, you're like, oh, what's going on here?
her shit. She over here, boom, boom, boom.
You're
boom.
like,
You like, yeah,
okay,
damn.
okay.
Where them come from? Where them come from?
Mhm.
But like, so
Right.
like what I was saying is just like it was a transition for me because once
Okay.
because now this is for me. This is for me.
Yeah.
I got to a point where like when I was younger, I had a chick that I had a girlfriend that had real big boobs, and I was like, oh yeah, I hit the jackpot. I got big titties. But then like I got the titties, I got the titties, and I was like, there's not too much to do. I mean, like I could like titty fuck them. It's cool. Suck on them. But did I know the full power of the titties at the time? Probably not. But
No, you did not.
I learned that I was an ass man. I don't know if I've told this story on here or not, but she didn't have too much ass, and then she went and turned around and she was like, "Oh, she wanted a doggy." And then when she turned around, she ain't had too much ass.
That right there.
And that was
is-
the determination
Oh,
of where I
reason-
knew that I needed ass.
I think that's the same for every man. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, I was in that position before, and boy, a hip bone to a hip bone is a painful thing.
It
It's a
changes the
painful
game.
thing. It's
When
a.
the chick
I'm not
comes
gonna
around-
lie, like I like you don't really think about it until like you out there with
Until
someone
it
got
hits right-
that much
until
ass,
it
and
hits
then it's
right
like
in the
hit on
fucking
your
face.
hip, and you're like, oh shit, yeah.
People think that not an
Yes,
ass person.
you
until
have to
they
go
bump
through
with
the
your
pain.
ass.
You gotta go through the pain first for you to see the light. You're like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I need some.
This is
I need
what-
some ass, at least minimum. I need a minimum butt cheek. At least 0.5 of a butt
mean-
cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have something.
Okay, so this is my thing.
Yeah.
So do you want like me, like I said, was more proportional, right? You can't have one of too much. It's just some kind of way. Now, if I had
it
to
depends on
pick-
how they're built. There's some
If
chicks
I
that
if
like
I
thick
if
all
I had to
around.
pick, right? If
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
pick, I'll pick a chick who with a fatter ass and less boobs. But ideally, if you're proportionate, let's say if we had a scale, like she got 10 chicks,
Uh-huh.
3 boobs, or 5 and 5, or even 5
My
and 4, I'll probably go with that.
My thing is this. I only go into numbers. I just break it down in this.
I'm just giving like an example, so you have
this
an
is,
idea.
This is,
like,
this is in my
as long as
simple
you know-
rationale.
as long as it fits
this-
your figure.
This is my simple rationale of why I like ass. I'm a person of practical facts, okay? And there's a thing called gravity, okay? Gravity and time are two inevitable things that will always happen. But when it comes to ass and titties, I could be very much wrong. There are some cases where I could be very much wrong. But in most cases, gravity and time is much more nicer to ass than it is titties. Just saying.
True.
Yeah,
Because when
but
you
guess
start-
what?
You can
She
be
should get
70
that
years
boob
old
job.
and have a fat ass,
She-
but can
she
everybody
get that
afford a
boob
boob
job.
job? That's the thing. Not everybody can afford a boob job. There's some older women that have perfectly.
Yeah.
She can be 70, fat ass. There's not too many. You don't see too many older women with perfectly great tits. It's like,
Yeah,
They look
because
like- they
over
look like
time
old
it just
basketballs a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
slowly come
mean,
down.
it's
And
funny
so
though.
sometimes it's
You
actually
know-
better
you know,
if she has
some
nothing
women-
up there, because over
some
time
women
it
have been-
might even come.
Some
It
women have
might
been
even.
reducing their boobs.
I mean, yeah.
One chick said like too much back problems.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
chick
man,
in college,
go do
she
what
said
you
that
gotta do.
stuff. She's like, oh,
Motherfuckers say
I
that.
need to get a deep job.
I remember when niggas started saying that, oh yeah, when motherfuckers said that, oh, that they're getting boob reductions, niggas is like, oh yeah, my back hurting too, I need to get a dick reduction because I got too much dick. niggas started walking around like this and shit, talking about, damn, I gotta go get that surgery. What surgery?
Man.
I got too much dick. It's hurting my back. It's throwing up my sciatica and shit.
You're like,
tell you,
shut
so
your
sorry.
ass up.
Yeah, nigga, you didn't get your punk ass on my face. He was like, you got some ass, bro. You talking about, see, we got too much dick. Shut up. You fuck out here. Dick dry as a motherfucker. You zip your pants up. You sit on firecracker in this bitch. What are you talking about? But no, what I wanted to talk about, though, was we was talking about plot armor. A couple episodes ago. I can't remember how many episodes ago. But the boys with the most wildest, the craziest, out of this world plot armor, Sam and fucking Dean Winchester. Them two motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what anime you put. Nobody has gone through the shit these two motherfucking regular ass supposed humans have gone through and done. Cause
I survived. I survived.
Survived, died. It don't even matter, bro. Like
Come back.
Them boys, they come back more than Jesus, and I tell you that, and Jesus know that too.
Come on, bro.
When they come back.
These motherfuckers try to tell me these two niggas was two regular ass white boys from Missouri. And these
it's Kansas, and they that from Kansas.
Kansas, my bad.
Hey, on my wayward son. The boy where you are gone.
Come on, Sammy.
May you be here to end. Don't you cry no more.
Actually, I got that song. I have that song. I have that song in my playlist.
Every time we heard that, just think about the stuff they're going through. So first off, it started off, in the beginning when it was still, it used to be old. It was like ghosts tossing like cheers and tape.
Yeah, for fighting small regular creatures.
The demons came out, and the demons was like, put in work. We're like, okay, them get fucked, and then we're like, okay, we can see them. They handle it. We're like, all right, we can kind of see.
Like, okay,
Lucifer came up in there. Lucifer came up in there, and I was like, what? And them boys went in there, and they feared Lucifer. I was like,
bro, these motherfuckers was fighting hand to hand with this nigga. I was like, hey,
with Lucifer.
All right, I
was like, okay, all right. I guess they had some angels with her. They started finding angels too. I said,
okay.
Oh, okay.
I
said, okay, we Lucifer is an angel. He found all the angels, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. They took on the 4 horsemen. I said, oh, now they doing that.
Go. You said you had some shit. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You fuck the 4. These niggas took on the Leviathans.
The Leviathans.
Yeah.
They went to purgatory.
Where the fuck came back?
They got through everything. Okay.
And speaking of which, that motherfucker Sam
getting slept. We have to talk about how many times he getting slept. My body, stand up. Stand up on 2 feet.
Fuck, bro.
Stand up on 2 feet. I'm tired of you getting slept. So here's the thing. So Sam in that show is like Gohan in real life. In Gohan in Dragon Ball. You know why? Because Sam has so much potential. There was like from the get-go, he had a demon blood. He was like blessed by the demons. And you know when he started drinking that demon blood, Sam was doing some wild. He was like choking up.
He was like,
I'm like, okay, Sam. I'm like, this is what I want Sam to be doing. Yep. Sam never realized his potential.
That boy went to hell and he came back a little soft. That boy Lucifer massaged him in all the wrong places.
Yeah. Lucifer definitely got in that boy's gooch for sure.
Yeah,
definitely got in his taint for sure because Sam came back, bro, and every single villain that they saw, he got knocked out in one punch, bro. I cannot, bro. For the next 10 seasons,
bro. Every regular people, the one spot is that dumbass fist.
I'm like, one punch every time. This nigga
This nigga,
one punch.
Ted,
I'm like, come
you
on.
too big to get knocked out. You 6'4".
Knocked out every goddamn
6'4" getting knocked out like this.
And
We
he
got
fall-
glass jaw.
And he fall like a ton of bricks every time, bro. And this is the crazy thing. He be sleep for hellas till Dean get to that bitch. I'm like,
How you get that?
wake up! The fuck, bro? Niggas is fucking the world up. You sleep every episode. Every episode, bro. Every time Dean gotta go do some shit to rescue Sam.
Yes.
Every time.
I'm like, how are you getting slept so much? That's why they call him Moose. Real Moo. That's why I call him Moose. Because I was like, the way this man is getting slept is unbelievable.
A big fucking oaf, bro. That's
you
what
talking.
Big, useless piece of space, bro. I was like,
fuck that. These motherfuckers went at God.
So when they became a man of the word, I told the man of the words because the way they was making this war sound, it was like they was using like magic or something. Tam did none of that. Another wasted potential by that man. Wasted.
No, men of letters. It's just they didn't have like all the gadgets that the people had. They didn't have the knowledge and all the gadgets. They didn't have the juice to put like that.
yeah,
Because if you think about it, that man of letters that they actually met, he had like some seals, he had magic and all that. Them, nah, they wasn't there.
But they had the whole library. Remember that bunker? The bunker they had. That
Bro.
My shit was, first of all, this man.
Did you finish it?
Dean. I stopped at I think season 14 because it just got to a point where
this
it's like, my
motherfucker
nigga, come on, bro.
They fought the darkness, they fought God's sister, they fought Cain, they fought God.
Bro, they fought everybody.
They fought the emptiness.
Did they do all that in the last?
oh,
season?
that's their emptiness now. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, bro, like what is emptiness? How do you fight emptiness? Like, what are we doing at this point? Emptiness is gonna become a person? Like, what the fuck is that? And Sam and Dean somehow, some way.
The void takes everything. It's like oblivion.
And this is all I'm saying. Whoever line Supernatural, that boy got some skill. That guy got some. He got some pencil skill. Because the way this story was evolving, I was like,
I want to know how his personal. I want to know how his personal. I want to know how his personal relationship is. Because if he strings along fans like this, I know he strings along his significant other way worse than this shit.
oh yeah,
This is abuse at this point. 14 seasons of this shit.
Actually,
We're just making shit up at this point, nigga.
It's 20. It's 20.
And then
they got to 20.
Bro, they got to 20.
How they
They
get
got
to
to like
20?
1920. I'm
Hell
on verify right now.
No,
Bro,
I'm pretty sure it's like. I thought they just ended on.
I thought it was
15.
at least
I thought it was
19.
15.
I put 20 on it.
You put 20 on
Check
it.
it right
You
now.
put 20.
Check it
You
right
put
now.
20
We check it
on
out. We check it.
I thought it was 15.
How much is it? We'll check it right now here on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We have a bet rolling and we are live here on the Black Sensei Show. We have live gambling, BR betting, and you know we're here to see if the $20 is going to go in whose pocket, ladies and gentlemen. $20 goes a long way. $20 can get you some Chipotle. $20 can get you some Chick-fil-A. $20 can get you some McDonald's. $20 can get you Burger King shit. $20 can even get you a fucking lamp at IKEA. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the Black Sensei Show, and we are betting. What is the verdict? Do you have?
I think by the time before you even done, this man's gonna take forever.
I know,
15?
right?
I was 15, yeah. You're close.
Boy,
You're close. He said the exact number. How you gonna say he's close when he said the exact number? You were close. You were close. I'm at your door. What you mean you're close? What you mean you're close? He said you're close.
Nigga,
he said the exact number. You're close. No, I'm at your front door. What you mean? I'm outside. I'm outside in your front door. He said, "Oh, you're close." What? This man said you're close on the exact number. I never heard this.
Hey,
the English language was
perfect
being
way to round this shit out.
Fickle mistress, because I've never heard that in my life. I've never heard that.
Oh God! Hey, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is a
Yeah, but you know what? You,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
out
Actually,
here,
no, no.
she out here,
I
hey,
thought
she
you
out
said
here in your
14.
ass, and you out here screaming like that. Boy, Quinto Sensei was saying you're out here hollering and screaming when she in your booty hole, and then you're saying, "Oh, you're close,
You're close.
you're close,
Did you come yet? You're
you're
close.
close." She out there on the big cream.
Oh,
You're close.
oh. Hey, next time,
I
hey, when
swear.
they hit it right there, don't tell them that they're there, ladies and gentlemen. Tell them that you're
You're
close.
close.
We out
That way
this
she keep
bitch.
going. You hear me?